American singer Chris Brown is set to headline not one but two Breezy in South Africa concerts this December. What was originally planned as a single performance quickly expanded to two due to the overwhelming demand from his fans. It's clear that Chris Brown still holds a major fan base here in Mzansi. But while the hype is real, so is the controversy. Social media has been buzzing, not only with excitement about the tickets, which reportedly sold out in just 2 hours, but also with criticism of supporting an artist with a well-documented history of abuse. Many people, including activists, are raising concerns about what Chris Brown's popularity says about our fight against gender-based violence and abuse in South Africa. For a country in the midst of a GBV crisis, with daily efforts to combat violence against women, children, and members of the LGBTQ+ community, supporting an artist with such a past feels like a contradiction to many. This conversation isn't new. Brown has faced backlash before, particularly regarding his 2009 assault case involving fellow singer Rihanna. At the time, it dominated headlines, and many believed it would be the end of his career. But here we are, more than a decade later, and Chris Brown is still one of the world's biggest pop stars. So, what gives? Is our excitement for entertainment, for the chance to see a superstar live in concert, overshadowing our responsibility to stand up for justice? For many, it feels like a slap in the face to the work being done to raise awareness and bring an end to abuse. But here's where I stand on the matter, and I know this might not sit well with everyone. Let's not forget that the incident between Chris Brown and Rihanna was a long time ago, when both of them were very young. It's important to point out that this was an isolated incident, not part of a pattern or a series of abuses. Even Rihanna herself has publicly forgiven him, and they've both moved on with their lives. Chris has since shown growth, and as people, we need to allow room for change and maturity. He isn't a serial abuser. Yes, what happened was terrible, but he faced the consequences, and Rihanna has expressed that she's at peace with it. So why are we still stuck in that moment? I think people are being petty when they insist on dragging him for something that's been resolved between the two people involved. We need to learn to move forward and accept that people do grow, change, and mature over time. I understand the concerns about supporting artists who've had a problematic past, but in this case, Chris has paid his dues, and both parties have moved on. It's time we do the same. But I want to hear what you think. Do you believe we should still be holding Chris Brown accountable for something that happened so long ago? Or should we allow space for change and redemption? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's have a real conversation about it. This is Mzansi Real Talk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discussions on what's making headlines in South Africa. Let's keep the conversation going.